The last match. Dimitri was an avid gamer. His life revolved around PUBG Battlegrounds. He played day and night, feeling the excitement of each match. But one day everything changed. #new server. One evening, Dima received a strange invitation to the game. The message had no text, just a link called Real Survival. Curiosity got the better of him, and he followed the link. The game looked just like PUBG, but everything was too realistic. The sound of the wind, the smell of gunpowder, the cold of the weapon in his hands, even the pain in his wounds if he was shot. Max thought it was some kind of new VR mode, and started playing. #strange players. The server was filled with players, but their nicknames were made up of random numbers, and the voices in the voice chat sounded distorted, as if from underwater. They weren't laughing, they weren't joking, they were just coldly coordinating their actions. Max didn't pay much attention to it until he noticed that one of the players on his team had his face. #the last zone. The game was going as it should, but when only 5 people were left, something incomprehensible happened. The zone narrowed to a cemetery, a place that wasn't in the original PUBG. The tombstones had the names of everyone Dimitri had played with that day. Suddenly his character stopped listening. He saw the other 4 players approaching him. Their models were distorted, their faces blurred. One of them whispered into the microphone, "You lost. Now you'll stay here forever." #wake up impossible. Dimitri tried to exit the game, but the exit button didn't work. He felt himself being pulled into the monitor. Suddenly the screen went blank, and he found himself in the game, amidst the ruins, with a weapon in his hands. And then he heard the voices of the new players on his team.